Yes, your girl is back, okay? And for some reason, I want to just do like a, just I want to get in a little bit on Jay-Z, right? So, I just want to go back and, just recalculate his moves and his steps to fame, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Took a while trying to get it out. I didn't rehearse it. So that's my thing. I don't rehearse, and I should, because it'll be better off. Anyway, but we're going to do what it do, right? So, yeah. So I'm thinking I want to think back and remember Jay-Z, okay? The J slash the Z. And you'll see why I say that. The lowercase Jay-Z. Anyway, so I've been doing some research of my own. Wikipedia. Okay, I'm just so I was on Wikipedia and I want to know like the mind frame of a Jay-Z because we've heard so many different things, right? We've heard that Jay-Z has left his friend hanging to go to jail all by himself and he probably should have went to jail too, you know? We know, and I'm not talking about Diddy. I'm talking about D Haven. Yeah. D Haven said he was like a brother, a little brother to him. Jay-Z was a little brother. He like took him under his wing and protected him and he left D Haven hanging. Okay? So, it's something about people like that who they'll do anything to get to the top and want to be number one all by themselves and don't, they'll step on your back and push your head in the mud just so they can get up. Like it's something into that type of mind frame of a person who would do something like that, right? You know, it's that's weird to me, and I want to know more. I want to think back and remember, what how Jay Z has gotten here to where he is. So I kind of want to reminisce on like Jay Z's history, okay, like his upbringing and everything. So I know his mom was a single mom, I believe. On Wikipedia, it says that his dad left the house when he was 11, and he has three other siblings. He's the youngest of four children. So he probably have that young boy syndrome. That young child syndrome where, they can't play with none of the siblings because they too young. The siblings always acting mad. That's what it is. I done cracked the case just like that. Just like that, I done cracked the case. So he got the is it the last child syndrome? Or what would that be considered? You know how they have the middle child syndrome and then they got the oldest child, that's the whole thing. I'm not the oldest, I'm the youngest child. So it's like y'all show up at on time every time. Like that is it's just it's amazing to me, but I'm glad you're watching. Please like and subscribe my video, so you can know when I'm talking, even though you don't want to hear. Anyway, so yeah, so Jay-Z, Wikipedia says that Jay-Z grew up primarily with his mom. He has three other siblings and his dad wasn't around. So I guess he probably, being the last child, he probably had to fend for himself. He probably had to fight his way to the top. Some siblings don't play. They will beat you up. Like my sister used to beat me up, okay? She did not like me because my mom made her take me to the if she wanted to go to like the school games, wherever she wanted to go with her friends and hang out, I had to tag along. And my sister could not stand me. It took us getting older to realize, we actually like each other. But for real, my sister used to beat me up. I learned how to fight because of my sister. But I'm just thinking, And maybe I should do one for P. Diddy too, but people done already did documentaries or whatever about P. Diddy and his upbringing. So we pretty much know why P. Diddy is the way he is, right? But I don't know. I really haven't checked. I just thought to do this all by myself. So if you with it and you want to hear, then tag along, because we're going to get into this. We're going to find out why Jay-Z is the person that Jay-Z is, okay? And hit that subscribe button. So, yeah, I took notes from Wikipedia, okay? So, yeah. So, Jay-Z is the youngest child, which makes a lot of sense because I know P. Diddy feels like Jay-Z has left him hanging right now. So, if he's feeling like that, I'm thinking Jay-Z might have thought, he might have thought it. He might have thought that he was going to move up and take P. Diddy's spot or place. And somebody said, nah, that's not going down, sir. No. Go ahead and file that claim, that case against Jay-Z we've been holding. We had in the stash. Go ahead and file that claim. Call the girl up. Let her know it's about to go down. Okay? This is the takedown of Jay-Z. I like that. I like that. The takedown of Jay-Z. I never really cared for Jay-Z. And it's not that I'm a hateful person. I'm not a hateful person. Jay-Z is just, I always felt like because he came right behind Biggie and kind of gave me a Biggie vibe, even though Shawn had the voice, right? Shawn sounded like Biggie Smalls, Notorious Big, whatever you want to call him. But, he didn't look like him. But Shawn, I don't really remember Shawn back then. I remember like one song, and I can't even name it. But Jay-Z, he seemed like the type because of how he did D Haven. And D Haven did an interview on the Blue Couch. Who is that on YouTube? The people that have the Blue Couch Jaguar is always on. Real life street stars, smarts, real life street smart stars, something like that. Yeah. But D Haven did an interview over there and he was talking about, Jay-Z just left. He told him he'll be back and he didn't come back. He just left. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, because he has that young boy syndrome, young child syndrome. What is it? I don't know if that's really a thing, but I can relate to it because, I am the youngest child. Now, I didn't have to do things like that to get back, and I'm a Cancer sign. That's why I have the 69 as my logo. But so yeah, really, I like to stay to myself, or I used to. I've changed a lot, but I wouldn't like do anything. I'm a very caring person. So I guess his sign has a lot to do with it. And you guys, do y'all know that Jay-Z just celebrated a birthday? He just celebrated a birthday. And now he gets hit with this big old lawsuit. And then, P. Diddy, he got the lawsuit and then, had to spend his birthday in jail. Wow. The besties. The besties are in jail or about to be. About to be. Because word is, on the streets, on the YouTube streets, it's some more cases to come. That's terrible. It's real bad. I hope he talked to Blue Ivy and Remy and Sir and, hell, Jay-Z might leave. I would leave. Like, I just don't get it. Leave. Like, I would be gone. You hit me with a lawsuit, yeah, I'll be texting all that and filing all those claims while I'm in another country. Okay, catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man. And that's wrong because we want him to do time, right? Yeah, they say TikTok is getting banned. This is supposed to be the last year for TikTok. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know. I think I do have a TikTok, though, but I'm not on it. But yeah, TikTok might need to be shut down though, because I remember I wouldn't get on TikTok for the longest, and then I got on TikTok, and like it was a lot of weird, strange stuff going on. It reminded me of I've never been on OnlyFans before to watch anyone. Of course, I'm not on it, but it looked like an OnlyFans that's in public. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like children should be on TikTok. I don't, okay? Unless it's some type of parental thing they have, the parents put on the TikTok or whatever to make sure the children aren't watching certain things, because that could be dangerous. That could be real dangerous, and it's not a good thing because that's like that dark energy. And if you keep that type of dark energy up, we're going to be, I mean, it's not like it's not already going down, but we don't need to add to it, especially in that type of way. But yeah, let me see what else is up her. Okay, all right. Oh, like, thank you so much. But yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so Jay-Z, also known as Shawn Corey Carter. Okay, let me stop. He's a rapper. Y'all, I wear glasses. Okay, I don't know if I. Yeah, I have. Of course, I have. But yeah, let me put my glasses on, cause your girl can't see, and I wrote very small. Okay. Let's get to it, okay? Now, it's business when I put my glasses on. I mean business, okay? We about to crack this case and figure out why Jay-Z is Jay-Z. So, Shawn Corey Carter is a rapper, a record exec, and a businessman born on December 4th, 1969. Just had a birthday. Just had a birthday. Just brought a Cadillac. Whew, it don't look good, y'all. He has 10 record labels, including Rockefeller Records, Universal Music Group, which I didn't even know that. And Drake's supposed to be suing Universal Music Group. I didn't know Jay-Z was attached to that. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan, so this might be something that everybody knows, but I don't, okay? Rock Nation, Atlantic Records. I guess so. Okay. He began his career in the late 80s. I didn't know that. But I do know he's like 55, I think. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. He would have started back then. So he had albums like The Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, the Black Album. He became a billionaire in 2019 with a net worth of $2.5 billion, which we now know that when they give those numbers there, they're actually giving like the assets of the companies, like the amount of the assets that the company can make or will possess. But if that company is shut down and he gets dropped from certain brands or whatever, he's not going to be a billionaire. Just like Diddy. Diddy was a billionaire, considered a billionaire, but once all those companies dropped him and didn't need him anymore, I doubt he's still a billionaire, especially with all these legal fees. I don't know. Maybe they give him a good deal, his lawyers, because I'm pretty sure he done had to utilize those lawyers possibly every once a month and every year. Like, ain't no telling. But I mean, it's a lot of lawsuits that have come against P. Diddy alone. But anyway, back to Jay-Z. So Jay-Z has some stuff too. I didn't know. I knew about, I don't know. I remember something going on and it like threatening to get him locked up or something. But I see something happened in 2001 where it says October of 2001, Jay pleaded guilty to aggravated assault for stabbing a record producer, Lance Riviere, at the Kit Kat Club, at the Pitty Pat Club, at the Kitty Cat Club. Okay, okay. All right. So he didn't go to jail for that. So I think he got probation or something. Yeah, I didn't write it down. I think he just got probation for that because he didn't go to jail. You know, D Haven went to jail. Diddy went to jail. Says a lot, right? His friends always going to jail, but he don't go to jail because he got that youngest child syndrome. Okay. Hi, Dwight. Hello. So yeah, let's get to it. So he co-founded Rockaware and the 44 Clubs around 2003. He had Tidal in 2015. He's won 24 Grammys. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the first solo rapper. Him? See, so when did Biggie pass? Biggie passed around, what, 1997, 98, right? So Jay-Z's been rapping since the 80s. So that's about right. So he probably was still in those circles and all. So he probably was, you know, around P. Diddy and stuff. Like, of course, Wikipedia is not going to tell that. And I don't know. I don't remember him from back when I was a teenager. I don't even remember hearing his name around that time, 97, 98. I can't remember. I guess when he came out with the first album, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. So he was born in Brooklyn, New York, in the Marcy housing projects, which is another reason why he had to fight for his right to survive out here. Okay. So you wonder why he, step on people's backs. Because, he come from the projects. And he was the youngest of 4 children. Now, I don't know if they were male or female. Wikipedia didn't even tell all that. Like, I feel some type of way about that, though. But anyway, so he stabbed a guy, a record label producer, Lance Riviere. And then it says he shot his brother, Eric, in the shoulder for stealing his jewelry. So Jay-Z shot his own brother? That young boy, the youngest child syndrome? Like, they must have kicked his behind. I only had one sister. So all his siblings probably whooped his butt. Po thing. Oh my goodness. Now I'm saying po thing. Oh my goodness. I did not mean that. Anyway, okay. So this was when he was 12 years old. So Jay-Z, when he was 12, his dad left when he was 11. When he was 12, he shot his own brother in the shoulder. Wow. He never completed high school, so he never graduated high school, but he was selling rugs with the D, and he would perform like rap and stuff. Okay. All right. So he probably always wanted to be like a rapper. That's probably always been like his dream. I remember being young and, wishing I was a actress. I wanted to be an actress. Like, when you're young like that and you watching TV all the time and you see these actresses and actors and they're on these shows and the shows are good and, you're thinking that's the thing because you're young, you don't know, which explains why they're messing with young girls. And get back to that, okay? But that explains why they mess with those young girls and boys, because allegedly it's about to come out that Jay-Z has been essaying girls and boys. Okay, so I ain't even gonna get into that because we ain't got nothing to actually talk about when it comes to that. But yeah, child, it's terrible. It's terrible. So let's see here. So yeah, so he was selling narcotics. Okay, he didn't complete high school. Okay, he I guess he was like recording his own raps or whatever, and like selling that out of the car with Dame Dash. So that's how I guess he attached himself to Dame Dash, or they attached themselves to each other, right? Because I don't know, it seems like when you think about Jay-Z and D Haven, now that was his childhood friend, like when he was young, growing up and everything, and he stepped on his back to move to the top because he left him hanging with that drug thing. If you go watch the interview that D Haven did on Real Life Street Stars, he didn't say that's what happened, but you could tell that's what he was alluding to, and I kind of got the feeling that I could believe that. So anyway, it's alleged, but I feel like, Jay-Z pretty much stepped on D Haven's back to move up, at least to not get caught up and go to jail. And then he got with Dame Dash. Dame Dash is, I guess, he's I don't know him personally, and he's like a pain in your behind, to deal with, or to listen to. So I can imagine trying to deal with a person like Dame Dash. Him and Jay-Z, I could see how they become friends. I could see that. It makes a whole lot of sense to me. And I see how Jay-Z up and left Rockefeller. I get it. I completely get it. So, but I guess at the same time, Jay-Z did pretty much step on Dame's back, on Dame's back to move to the next level. Because he left him hanging. And Dame had a lot to do with Rockefeller, so they say, you know? So, yeah. And then if you watch Choke No Joke, he says it a lot. That's all he talk about because he used to work for Rockefeller. He was a photographer, videographer, or something like that. So yeah, he used to talk about, or he talks about all the time, how Jay-Z just up and left, didn't tell anyone. He just left. And that's that youngest child syndrome. Yeah, so let's see here. So in 1996, he had a distribution deal with Priority Records, and he released Reasonable Doubt and teamed up with Biggie Smalls. Okay. Okay. 1996. That's 96, you guys. And I say that because it's rumored, or is it in the Kim Porter's book? I don't know. It's rumored, or is in the Kim Porter's book, that Jay-Z was around because he wanted to move Biggie out the way and he wanted to take Biggie's place. And we know that's Jay-Z's character, right? We know that. So that makes a lot of sense. So that was 1996. He had a distribution deal with Priority Records. He released Reasonable Doubt and teamed up with Biggie Smalls. I swear, I feel like maybe Jay-Z might have took some of Biggie's music and then he used that to help his career, because I don't know. I don't know. A lot of his rhymes and stuff, it gives me Biggie Smalls, so I don't know. I don't have any proof of that. But hello. Yay, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you guys. We're talking about the mind frame of Jay-Z. Why is he the person that he is today? We're going to get to it. I could be a host or something. Anyway, let's see. So, okay, in 97, he had a distribution deal with Def Jam where he started working with P. Diddy. So, if he was, working with Biggie Smalls in 96, he already was dealing with P. Diddy around 96. So he got the distribution deal with Def Jam and started working with P. Diddy, but we know it would have had to been 96. So he probably met him in 1996, and him and Biggie worked together. P. Diddy, you know, because you can't work with Biggie without P. Diddy. Okay, we know how controlling that dude is. All right. But yeah, so they probably already had the plan, or P. Diddy could have already had the plan. He was ready to get rid of Tupac allegedly and Biggie Smalls, so he needed a replacement because Biggie and Craig Mack, they like started, you know, the thing for Diddy. Diddy ran Def Jam? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But so Diddy probably already knew he needed a backup, and he could make a star. Anybody can be made to be a star. So you just gotta have connections. But anyway, so in '99, Jay-Z released Hard Knock Life. That was it. That was good. I remember that was okay. I remember. It's can I sing that on here without being whatever? So that went certified platinum and sold 5 million copies. So let's go through the numbers now. So that was in '98. He's making 5 million, or that sold 5 million copies. So I'm not sure how much he's making at that time. So '98 is probably when he really started making like good money or big money. And that's after he worked with Biggie. Biggie passed away, the year before? 97, 98, same year, something like that. Yeah, P. Diddy probably already had that set up. Anyway, so in '99, he released Life and Times of Shawn Carter, which sold more than 3 million copies. So it went down a little bit. See, I told y'all, I ain't the only one that don't feel like he ain't all that. Yeah, so his record sales decreased. That explains why he kept going back and forth to he retiring, and then he come back and make an album and he retire again. You know, he didn't know what he wanted to do. So let's see here. Hold on, wait a minute. All right. And I'm back. Let's see here. So in '99, he released Life and Times of Shawn Carter, which sold more than 3 million copies. That album included Big Pimpin'. That was a hot album. It was, and it came at the right time because I believe it around summertime or spring or something. So yeah, that was big. It was huge. I'm surprised he didn't sell more on that album than the first one, The Hard Knock Life, but whatever. Let's see here. In 2000, he released The Dynasty, which introduced Kanye. So right there, y'all, in 2000, the year 2000, he released The Dynasty with Kanye West. So he's coming into his career, right, in the music industry. So this is the very beginning. So think about it. He done got his little taste of fame and fortune, and everything's good. He's meeting all the huge celebrities. He's meeting a lot of different people. He's probably been in a lot more places, being invited to a lot of parties. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna leave P. Diddy out of this as much as I can. But yeah, 2000. So it makes sense. That might have been a ritual for him to move him to the next step, to take him up a level. You know, 2000. The Dynasty with Kanye, and then Kanye was real big. So I don't know what year Kanye came out with his album and what year he was, on and popping. I can't remember all that, y'all. The only song I remember, or how I remember Kanye, is with that song To the Wire, Through the Wire. I don't know what year that came out, and I'm not looking it up. Anyway, so we're talking about Jay-Z. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so yeah, 2000. I'm thinking that's around the time that girl might have been a sacrifice, or it probably were a lot of sacrifices just going on. Maybe once you do one, you have to continuously do them or something. I don't know that it's a sacrifice for real, but I'm just assuming that they're essaying and assaulting these people. I'm gonna just say people because it's male and females. I'm gonna just assume that they're doing this, those type of people like Jay-Z, because they have to. That's what you got to do. Okay. All right, so let's get back to it here. 2001, Jay-Z dissed Nas on his song that started beef between the two. Okay, I don't remember that song and I didn't write it down, but I do remember Jay-Z having beef with Nas. I remember that. I remember that time period. And that's why it was weird that Jay-Z was under is it Jay-Z's label? Like that's so weird. But it makes sense because they all have to work together. And Nas probably felt like, if he got to do what he got to do. Got to do what he got to do. So, So that happened later on, of course. But in 2001, that's when the whole the beef started between Jay-Z and Nas. And maybe these artists feel like they have to have some type of beef to get the noise out about them so people could pick sides and you can see who's going to make the most money, from the beef. Because, Diddy did it. Oh my goodness, I didn't practice that. Diddy did it, and it worked for him. It worked for him with Tupac. It worked for him so well, he did it with Biggie, unfortunately. But, okay, so in 2001, he also released the Blueprint, which included the production from Kanye West and the song Cry. Y'all remember the song Cry? That was such a wonderful song. And he sung that song or rapped it or however you say it. Like it didn't affect him, you know? I don't know. I don't know. It's like he talked his way through it. I don't know. I told you I'm not a huge fan though. Okay, but he did that song live at the MTV Unplugged with Jaguar Wright. Okay? So, that's where Jaguar Wright comes in from what we know with Jay-Z. So, from that song, they collabed together. She said she was pregnant at the time. She said she was sick, I believe. And she did that song. And she did it well. She definitely did that song well. Let's see here. So in 2001, Jay-Z pleaded guilty to the aggravated assault by stabbing the record producer Lance Riviera at the Kit Kat Club. At the Peter Pat Club. I want to say Peter Pat. It was Kit Kat, but I like Peter Pat better. Anyway, in 1999, Jay-Z was sentenced to 3 years of probation. Riviera recanted allegations in 2023. So I wonder why he went back on the allegations. Jay-Z might have been trying to clean his record for some reason. You know, he might have been setting himself up to be in like the political arena because it said that he's good friends with Obama. Like the Obamas are good friends of his. And matter of fact, Jaguar Wright did an interview today on Shawn Atwood's channel and said the same thing. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah. Happy holidays. So yeah, that's Mm-hmm. He might be trying to pull a shine. He might have was trying to pull a shine, and the FBI like no, or I don't know. I'm sure somebody know if he was going in that route, and he seemed like he would do something like that. Like you know when is it Colin Kaepernick when he was kneeling, you know, Jay-Z came out like the hero, like the savior, like, hey, I got this. I got this. Everybody calm down. You know, calm down. We gonna handle this. I'm working with in the NFL. We gonna we gonna do better. Okay, they gonna do better because I talked to them and y'all calm down. And what has he done for us? Okay, he's given us Shakira and J Lo and who else? I can't remember. I remember Shakira and J Lo, and that was I don't mean no harm. That was terrible. Okay, whatever. All right, let's get back to it. And in Louisiana for the next year's Super Bowl in Louisiana, he could have gave us Lil Wayne, but who is he giving us? Kendrick Lamar. Now Kendrick Lamar is hot. He's popping. Yeah, but I would have loved to see the whole Cash Money, performance at the Super Bowl. I guess I still haven't gotten over that. Let me let that go. Okay, let's see here. Um, so in 2002 is when Jay-Z collaborated with R. Kelly. So and they produced the best of both worlds. Do y'all remember them working together twice? I don't remember that. I remember the best of both worlds, but I don't remember them working together two times, like collaborating, going on tour and stuff. So, they was into the same thing. And it said that, and I believe Jaguar Wright, no, Jaguar Wright didn't say that. I think it was 50 Cent that said that, maybe it wasn't 50 Cent. I don't know. Anyway, it's rumored that Jay-Z was behind that Surviving R. Kelly documentary. That I remember. I can't remember where it came from because he has a lot of haters. A lot of people want to take him down, okay? But yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said that he was behind that Surviving R. Kelly. And he went on tour with R. Kelly twice. Okay? He collabed on an album with R. Kelly twice. And we never heard any public thing about them two beefing. So why would you chip in and put your thoughts in and pay for the Surviving R. Kelly documentary? Why would you do that to a friend? Brings me back to him and P. Diddy. Okay? All this stuff P. Diddy going through, you don't hear. Well, Jay-Z did make a statement and he said he has nothing to do with that. So, y'all be careful of the company you keep. So yeah, so 2002, Jay-Z went on tour with R. Kelly. So that means they had to work together. They probably had to be in the booth together, which means they had to be in the studio, long hours and stuff. So they into the same thing. So I'm thinking anybody in that circle, because like they say, birds of a feather flock together. Okay. All right, so in 2003, he claimed to retire from rapping. So that's the first time he wanted to put out there that he wasn't, he was going to retire. And I'm like, what? I remember when he said that, and I was like, didn't he just get in the game? Like, what? What are you talking about? But I guess he felt like he had done it all. I don't know. Or I wonder if that helped him like with sales for albums. That could have been, you guys, just a way to sell the albums. Because think about it. When I remember when Cardi B used to come out with a song or whatever she was doing, album, whatever, it it would always be a rumor that her and Offset were breaking up. And I would be like, they not breaking up. I'm tired of hearing that. Every time a song come out, they breaking up. So I think that's like a, what you call that? A publicity stunt to help like get people talking about you, because once people talk about you, your fans are going to like big you up. So it's probably going to put a good energy out there regardless, because either way, if people want to know what happened, whether they like the story or like the people, they're going to look the information up and talk about it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. So in 2004, Jay-Z collaborated with R. Kelly again. So that was in 2002 and 2004. Okay, so that was kind of like back to back. So I guess. And so this was, for the record, Unfinished Business. Unfinished Business? No. Okay, 2004, Jay-Z collaborated with R. Kelly again, and he went on tour with Linkin Park and did the Unfinished Business album. No. Was Unfinished Business him and Jay-Z and R. Kelly's thing? Maybe that's what it was. I should have took better notes, I guess, huh? But yeah, so at the same time, in the same year, I mean, Linkin Park and Jay-Z collabed together on an album called Collision Course. And then Jay-Z announced his retirement again in 2004. So hold up. When did he announce the first time? Okay, so 2003 and 2004? That's too much. So every year you retiring? If you ask him, he might have said, oh, that's a rumor. I never said that. I don't know. I don't know that I remember him making a statement saying that he was retiring, but I remember talks of him retiring. Let's see here. So in 2006, Jay-Z returned to rap. He never left. And he released Kingdom Come, which sold 2 million copies. So the album sales was decreasing, you guys, decreasing. So it seemed like those album sales was decreasing for him, and that's why he had to get into other things. You know, that's why he had to start the businesses, because the music wasn't working. Okay, people were like me. They were like, no, this is not gonna cut it. So I'm talking about the mind frame and tracking Jay-Z's record, like the mind frame of Jay-Z, and trying to figure out why he is the person he is today. You know? He's caught up in this whole Diddy mess. He's, he got a lot going on. Okay? His son, or, it's the young man who is out here doing a lot of interviews saying that Jay-Z is his father, and his mom has been trying to get Jay-Z to do a paternity test ever since 2010. Okay, so we ain't got to 2010 yet, but we're about to get there. Okay? And figure that out. Yeah. So I wonder when Amir would have been born. I think he's 30 something. So, yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I guess that was, during the time frame when Jay-Z was trying to be hot and popping, because I believe he was in the little, doing his music stuff ever since he was like in middle school, high school. But I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, so the record sales are dropping. So he knows he got to get into a different arena and bring some more income in. Makes sense, right? You know? So 2007, Jay-Z released his 10th album, American Gangsta, which sold 1 million copies. 1 million copies? I thought he was doing better than that. But yeah, the record sales definitely started decreasing. So that makes sense why he had to get in other arenas. Let's see here. 2009, Jay-Z announced he would be leaving Def Jam to go to Live Nation. So he done left Rockefeller. He done left Def Jam. Now he's with Live Nation in 2009, right? So they gave him a multi-million-dollar deal. Seemed like his record sales decreased. So why would they give him like such a huge deal if his record sales were decreasing? I don't know. Maybe Wikipedia is not maybe they don't know the numbers. I don't know. Let's see here. So the Blueprint 3 was released in 2009 in North America first. This was his 11th album at the time. And yeah, that album cover I remember seeing it. It reminded me of some Arima Brockovich type stuff. It looked like that spirit, that spirit cooking, because Arima Brockovich, she paints. She just throw paint on the wall, and she'll use her body to put the paint on the wall. It kind of looked like something like that album cover. It looked very strange. So that could be during the time he got into it. He got into that arena with Arena. What's the name? Something. Abrakovich. Abrakovich. I know her last name, but not the first. Arena Brakovich? Karina, Marina Brakovich? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, the Blueprint 3 was released 2009. 2010, Jay-Z was with Eminem. He went on tour with Eminem. I don't remember that. Nope. That year, 2010, Jay-Z worked with the group U2 and Kanye to put out the Watch the Throne album. That was doing It was doing great until Lil Wayne's album, The Carter 4, came out, and that moved his album out the way. Ooh, that makes sense. That makes sense why the Get Back. Okay, we already know. We've already, realized that Jay-Z has the young child syndrome, the youngest child syndrome, and so he have to do whatever he got to do to get to the stop, get to the top. Why I can't talk? To get to the top. So that's like a payback, I feel like. So let me read that again. Where is that? So that's what year? 2010. Whoo, he hold grudges. What sign are you in December? This is time right here. I don't know. I don't know what the sign is here. Is it Sagittarius, Capricorn? I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know. I think I know a Sagittarius, and I think is it a Sagittarius? I definitely knew a Capricorn, and I know she couldn't be trusted. Okay, she could not be trusted, and she was petty. She liked to get back. Ooh, yep. So it must be, because he's just the way he is. He must be either a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. That explains why he had that get back mentality. Because in 2010, Lil Wayne kicked his album out the way, and Lil Wayne album was on top, and Lil Wayne been on the top, ever since. I don't know who came out. I don't know. Let's just say it was Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, and Jay-Z had to go sit down somewhere and start the Pity Pat Club or whatever. What club did Jay-Z have? The 44 Club. 444 Club, something. Anyway, so yeah, that makes sense. So that was his get back, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are petty. People are, and they don't forget. You know, when people get hurt, they feelings get hurt. You know, you done kick me out the way, okay? And now I can get back at you. I'm gonna get back at you. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Lil Wayne's album kicked Jay-Z out the way, moved him right out the way, and then Jay-Z said, "Okay, I do. You gonna put your album out when I put mine out? Okay." Hence, 2025, Lil Wayne can't even perform in his own city. Sad. All right, so 2012, Jay-Z collaborated with Coldplay at the Barclays in New York. Okay, 2012. So, hold up. Seems like he's switching it up. He done went from working with all the black artists, who all he done work with that we know of. Swiss Beats, um, Kanye, P. Diddy, Biggie, who else? Timberland, um, DMX. Didn't he work with DMX? I'm not quite sure about that one. I don't know. But he worked with a lot of black artists. So now it's looking like he moved into different arenas. And we know what that did for Eve. When she moved into different arenas with the other folks, ever since she did that album with Gwen Stefani, which was amazing, it was hot, it was popping, we ain't seen her since. And in the community, I mean. She has a beautiful baby and, you know, a husband that's a billionaire. Ever since she did that album with Gwen Stefani. Yep. Took her to a whole nother level. She ain't even need music no more. Okay? She writes books. And what she did the whole talk show host thing for a while. So yeah, so we see here a pattern. So now he done switched it up. And we know he'll move. He'll change it up real quick, right? So yeah. So let me see here. So when was he with U2? The group U2? Um That was in 2010. Okay, so 2010, then 2012, he collaborated with Coldplay. Okay, so yeah, so 2 years. It took him about 2 years to get his way up. And yeah, that's probably between 2010 and 2012 is probably around the time when he started being around Marina Abramovich. Mm-hmm. We know what that got him. Let's see here. So, at the NBA Finals in 2013, though, Jay-Z announced his album Magna Carta, Holy Grail. Also in that year, Jay-Z announced he would be taking the hyphen out of his name and it'll be in all caps. Petty. That dude is born in September. I mean, he's a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Petty. What? You had to change your name? He didn't even change his name. He changed the spelling and how you pronunciate it, I guess. Kind of. Not really. No, because it's pronounced the same way. So his name, I guess, in 2013. He changed his name. Oh, Puff Daddy changed his name too. So he probably, where'd he get that from, y'all? Puff Daddy. Mm-hmm. That's what they do? That must be what they do. Yeah. He changed his name. I wonder if Diddy changed his name in 2013 as well. Jay-Z a little copycat. He do what he got to do to get to the top. Because was that necessary to take the hyphen out your name? So instead of it being J-Z, J-A-Y dash Z, he changed it to Jay-Z all caps. He took the hyphen out. Like, okay, all right, all right. Yeah, he announced it. Okay. 2018, he dropped the 444 album. Okay. All right. Okay, then he started going on tour with Beyonce. Was that around 2018? No, I think that was like, that would have been like 2016 through 2018. I don't know. They went on tour like two or three times together, right? So yeah, he probably started making his money from the tours because the record sales were decreasing. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So yeah. So I'm just tracking like, how did he get to where he is? Because I haven't seen too many videos about Jay-Z and how like his rise to fame. Like I said, because I haven't looked, because I'm pretty sure if, it's probably stuff out there, but um anyway, whatever. If you heard it before, you're hearing it again. Okay. So, yeah. So, okay. So, that's the music. That's the music side of things. And then let me go on Wikipedia real quick and read over the business side because Wikipedia doesn't tell you all the businesses that Jay-Z was a part of. They're leaving out some stuff, and I know why. Because they're talking about he was part owner of a basketball team, an NBA team, Brooklyn Nets or something, and can't log into my computer and stuff like that. But they're not talking about the fact that he has shares in the prison system. And then Jaguar Wright just said in her interview today with Shawn Atwood that um no, Jaguar Wright didn't say that. Shawn Atwood said it. He said that Jay-Z has stock in Lyft or Uber. Is it Lyft or Uber? One of them. Anyway, which makes sense because that's transportation. So why is he involved in, you know, transportation and sound like and he has a whole bunch of property. And they said a lot of his property is like on the shoreline. Sounds like racketing. Sounds like he moving something. He in the right place, ain't it? He right by the water. He invested in Uber. Hmm. I don't know. Sounds strange to me. But yeah, so I'm expecting to hear a lot of different things here with my little bitty investigation that I just did, okay? I'm expecting to hear now mark my word, okay? Now if he involved in some racketing with the T, I said it. I might not have said it first, but because of what I just researched from him, from Wikipedia, and I'm not sure who posted that information, if it was his team or what, because I believe like you can have some say so in what Wikipedia posts. But anyway, so, and then his mom is gay, okay? So when it comes to, okay, reading the comments, sorry about that. But yeah, when it comes to him being labeled as P. Diddy boyfriend, like Meat Mill was, he probably know a thing or two about it. Hold up. I just thought about something. So Jay-Z mom is LGBT plus, but she had a man. She had 4 children by a man. That don't make y'all feel some type of way? Okay, so that made me feel like she was so pissed at that man that she said, you know what, I ain't dealing with men no more. I'm gonna get me a woman because it's known or it's said that Jay-Z mom is LGBT plus. She might be a Sagittarius Capricorn too. Let me look up and see what sign that is, because it might be something to that. Let me see. Does it? Hey, Mr. Carter, tell me where have you been? Oh, that's the wrong Carter. Oh, my bad. Child. And why is Lil Wayne named the same as Jay-Z and Jay-Z named the same as P. Diddy? Like, that's a lot, too. It's something into that. Okay, so let's get into the businesses. The business. Okay. So, yeah, so Wikipedia naming everything except for the stuff we really want to know about or people like me really want to hear. Okay? So it says Rockefeller. I can let y'all look. Let me see. Hope my screen is clean. So this is Wikipedia again. Let me erase some of this stuff up here. Hey, Mr. Connor, tell me where have you been? They've been wondering why. I don't know the words. That's why I'm singing it like that. Hold up. I'm trying to say some stuff. Sorry, y'all. Message. They've been wondering why. Hey, Mr. Carter, tell me where have you been? I keep singing it too, like I'm right. It's the wrong Carter, but I like that song. Um, okay. Let's see her. And here. Alrighty. All right, and I'm back. Okay. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so see, business, career. Okay, Jay-Z. Okay. So yeah, okay, so let's get into it. So Jay-Z has been a part of, or he has, I'm not sure if this is still a thing, Rockaware. I know they do still sell Rockaware and like, the Burlingtons, the Ross Dress for Less, and um the City Trends, right? And I ain't talking bad about none of it because, you know, I shop at all of them. Yeah. I can't even talk, guys. I'm hungry, probably. I haven't ate in a long time. And I meant to eat before I started this live, but I was like, let me get this out the way. Okay, so Rockaware, Reebok. I didn't know Jay-Z was a part of Reebok. So it said Jay-Z became the first rapper in Reebok's history to endorse the company's footwear. Reebok? Okay. I didn't know that. Hmm. Okay, that was in 2003. Okay, so let me see. There's Rockaware. So Rockaware was 2006 and Reebok was in 2003. So Reebok was before Rockaware? His deal with Reebok? I never knew that. So 2014, um, he got a champagne by Sovereign Brands. I've never heard of that. Let's see if we can see it. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Jay-Z. Alcohol. Liquor. Juicy? Is that his? Yeah. Okay. I never knew. What happened with Jay-Z and Bacardi? Hmm. Empire Investments must buy out Jay-Z's stake in the cognac company, leaving Bacardi owning at least. So, is this Jay-Z's bottle? Is this his alcohol? I didn't know him and Beyonce had music. Jay-Z of Spades. Jay-Z Ace of Spades. It's a champagne. I'm the only one that didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't remember that. I don't remember. Okay, so this technology group here, Aspiro, a media company that operates the subscription-based music streaming. Tidal. Okay, that's Tidal. Okay, so he has Tidal. He has alcohol. He had a Reebok deal first. In 2006, Jay-Z's deal with Reebok expired with no renewal. I wonder why they didn't renew. I didn't even know. So he had Rockaware, or has Rockaware. The music industry, of course. Sport and business. Okay, that's the Brooklyn Nets. Um, his Life Plus Times website. Oh, so he has a website? Did y'all know that? On April 18, 2013, Jay-Z officially announced through his Life Plus Time website in a press release that he would be relinquishing his ownership in the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, okay. So he left the Brooklyn Nets. They probably weren't doing good. And he probably like, You know, like his record sales wasn't doing good, so he went on tour. Okay? Okay, so he has stakes in the Barclays. I didn't know that. In 2013, September of 2013, his stakes in the Barclays was sold for 1.5 million. I didn't know. On April 2013, ESPN reported Jay-Z's plan to launch his own sports agency, Rock Nation Sports. Did y'all know about Rock Nation Sports? Never heard of it. With the focus on the representation of various professional athletes. Various professional athletes. Okay, the Sport Management Group is a partnership with Creative Artists Agency. In conjunction with the agency's launch, New York Yankees second baseman Robinson Canal. Let's see. You have a picture? Left agent Scott Boras to sign with the company. ESPN also named that Jay-Z himself was planning to be a certified sports agent. A sports agent? Did y'all know that? Jay-Z? Okay. First in baseball and eventually in basketball and football. Well, I know why. First baseball, because baseball is where the money at. You know, those players, they make a lot of money. It's baseball, then like football, basketball, something like that. Okay, makes sense, because he want to make sure he's going to get his paper. All right, let's see here. October 2005. Excuse me. He was reported in English media as considering buying a stake in Arsenio FC. What is that? An English soccer team? Shut up. I never knew. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I never knew. Hmm. Okay. So let's see here. So he had Upward Mobile. Uh, let's see here. On April 2011, Jay-Z launched the popular culture and lifestyle online magazine, Life and Times. It features contents that showcases high-end taste in clothing, appliances, and cars. What is that? I can't wait to get down there. Hold up. I saw a name that stuck out. The site design is aesthetically aimed at the upward mobile young male demographic with sports and music related posts accompanying those about fashion and design. Hmm. All right, let's see here. In 2015, uh, web design, the DJ and record host Funkmaster Flex revealed that he had been contacted in 2013 for a story about a digital app he made at the time. Hmm. So Funkmaster Flex created the app. Didn't he pass away? Didn't Funk? Y'all, didn't he pass away? Let me look that up. But that's reminding me of like some Diddy behavior there, working with people and they pass away. Let's see here. I thought he passed away. Or is he alive? I'm so sorry if he is alive. Oh my goodness. He is still alive. I'm thinking about somebody else. Ooh, that's wrong. Let me see here. Yeah, he's still alive. Okay. I don't know who I was thinking about. I was thinking about somebody else. Obviously. Uh, uh, DJ or something that passed away. But anyway, okay, let's get back to it. I was wrong. So let's see here. Okay, so in January 2015, after being contacted by the webzine, the DJ and radio host Funkmaster Flex revealed that he had been contacted in 2013 for a story about a digital app he made at the time. So how did they know that he made an app? And why are they all up in his business trying to bring it down? Because I bet it's probably still not up, but I don't know. Let's see. What kind of app is it? Um, okay, but alleged that the information was instead used to help launch a Magna Carta Samsung app for the release of Jay-Z's album of the same name. But I was good with that. I ate that. Everybody's out here hustling. Flex responded to Vibe. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Wait. So it sounds like Jay-Z out here doing some dirty stuff, okay? And he gonna mess around and people gonna be acting like 50 Cent acting around here. 50 Cent like, okay, are we still having the Super Bowl? Dude, the NFL gonna make their money. They'll just remove Jay-Z off whatever. which is probably something they might be announcing. Ooh, that'd be messed up if they announce that around the Super Bowl. Really, you know what? It'll be a smart move to announce it after the Super Bowl, you know. But I don't know. The reputation is really going to be bad around that time because it's already bad now, especially with this big allegation coming out against Jay-Z. And, you know, it's just going to get worse because more allegations are coming out. Okay, let's get to it because I got to eat something. It's 9 o'clock. Um. Okay. So he got on Flex bad side by stealing the app, or I don't know, something about that. So let's see. In 2016, he signed a 2-year exclusive film and TV deal with the Weinstein Company. Did y'all know that? And with the deal gives them first look options to create scripted and unscripted TV projects and film projects. I ain't never heard of nobody I know working in the film on the Weinstein Company like that. Like, as part of his deal with the Weinstein Company, he produced a documentary series on the life of Khalif Browder. That was 2016. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, you guys. So 2016, he signed a deal with the Weinstein Company. So now he can produce TV projects and films and TV shows like Surviving R. Kelly. It's all is it clicking for y'all? I mean, I'm going into the depths, okay, of what's going on, or and what happened and how we got here with Jay-Z, you know, and why he is the person he is. Okay? It's like uncovering Jay-Z. I still haven't figured out what the title of this is going to be, but his documentary. This is pretty much a documentary. I'm gonna call this a documentary. Jay-Z documentary. The rise and fall of Jay-Z. That sounds good. The rise and fall of Jay-Z. Okay, so he been working with the Weinstein Company, and y'all already know the Weinstein. Okay, I ain't even got to say it. I could say it. I could talk about it, but we already know. As part of his deal with the Weinstein Company, he produced a docu-series. Okay, let's see, who is this dude? Oh, an African American. We know he liked to take black men down. Let's see here. Okay, so as part of his Weinstein Company, hold up, hold up. So he was forced to do this? Wait a minute, you guys. Listen to this. As part of his deal with the Weinstein Company, as part of the deal, he had to do this documentary, but why? Let's see. He produced a documentary series. He produced a documentary series. So the R. Kelly documentary series was not his first one. Life of Khalif Browder, who was in prison for 3 years and committed suicide upon his relief. He also addressed racial profiling and police brutality in a conscious manner. I ain't never heard him do all that. When he did that, I ain't never heard him saying anything about some police brutality. So Khalif Browder, if you don't know, was an African American youth from the Bronx, New York. He was held at the Rikers Island jail without trial between 2010 and 2013 for allegedly stealing a backpack containing valuables. During his imprisonment, Browder was kept in solitary confinement for 800 days. So, what? Allegedly, he stole a backpack containing valuables. What kind of valuables? Because if he had a backpack of rugs with a D, that would be valuable. To a rug dealer, it would be, right? So he probably did that, and I've never heard about it. Okay. And he probably did that to make it look like he's telling a story that's not a good one. It wasn't. So he did a documentary about a guy who probably was a young man. It doesn't even say his age. It just say from 2010 to 2013. The young man was put in the Rikers prison, and I heard the Rikers prison was like the worst place you can go. I heard they do experiments in there on people, but I don't know. This is all alleged. Okay, this whole video is alleged. My nose itching. I don't know, but I guess that was his way of trying to. I guess that was Jay-Z's way of trying to act like he's doing something to give back to the community or to I don't know, cause what is you doing with that movie? Like you didn't do anything to help either the black community or the young man or his family, or maybe he did. It's just not telling it. But I don't know. It don't sound like he did enough with that, and that's probably why I haven't heard of it. Jay-Z also co-owns the 44 Club. Okay, so he doesn't even completely own the 44 Club. So for a billionaire, he got a lot of, what do you call that? Collabs. He does a lot of collabs to be a billionaire. It's not saying that he's like the sole owner of anything. That's weird. For a billionaire, and you don't own nothing really. You got some shares in the NFL, you got some shares in Uber, you got some shares in the prison system, you got some shares in the music industry, you got your title, whatever that is. What is that? A music streaming thing. You got part share in a club, but he a billionaire? He don't own nothing solely. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That don't make sense. But anyway, I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. Bring me up to speed because it is not making sense to me. Okay? So the 4040 Club is an upscale sports bar that started in New York City and has since been expanded to Atlantic City and Chicago. In 2008, 4040 Club in Las Vegas was closed down and brought back by the hotel after attendance steadily declined. Why does everything he involved in decline? His music declined over the years. And it's crazy because a lot of people say Jay-Z is like the greatest of all times, but his music really declined. I mean, numbers don't lie. Okay? So yeah, his club couldn't even make it in Vegas. Vegas? Where they party all the time? Okay, like I don't know, child. Let's see here. Um in 2005, Jay-Z became an investor in Kara's Daughter, a line of beauty products, including products for hair, skin, and hands. Again, that is a collab because Jada Pinkett had collabs with the Carol's Daughter lady. And then, the lady who started Carol's Daughter, she doesn't even own Carol's donor, Carol's Daughter fully anymore. I believe somebody I think she has shares in it now, but she's not like the sole owner of Carol's Daughter. So if you buy those products, the Carol's Daughter products, makes sense. Thank you for that. Makes a whole lot of sense. But if you buy the Carol's Daughter products, please know that those products are not the natural products that the lady used to do the commercials for and stuff. You know, the lady who was the owner and the founder of Carol's Daughter, she used like real natural ingredients. Y'all, don't Beyonce got a hairline? Beyonce, she be stealing stuff. She be stealing ideas. I see what Uncle Ron was talking about when he said they have hurt a lot of people. They are monsters and they have shut down your business. Because I wonder if Carol's Daughter had to be, y'all, Beyonce hair products might be Carol's Daughter products. That might be what the product is. She wouldn't even have to get a recipe or anything. Just put her name on it. If he has shares in that, it could be the same product with two different names, like the Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Because I swear that's the same company. But anyway, we don't know, and I'm just trying to make it all make sense to me because it's I don't know. That's big there. For me, I'm thinking Beyonce, that's her products, Carol's Daughter. Cause why would Jay-Z want to get involved in Carol's Daughter hair products? Well, I guess he did grow that hair overnight, that big tall clown style, hairstyle or whatever he has going on. But Choke No Joke says that that hair is fake. Choke No Joke said one year Jay-Z hair was low cut and the next year his hair was out here. So I don't know if that is a wig. I do know guys wear the wigs because I watch YouTube and I see the people putting on the wigs on the guys. And they look good. They look real good. Alfalfa, yeah, he do. It's like, but they not calling it alfalfa, the black person, right? They're calling, oh yeah, the other guy is a black guy too. The artist, they're saying Jay Z has his hairstyle like the artist, and I think that is a black guy. The gay black guy, whatever his name is, some famous guy. But yeah, y'all, I didn't know he had stake in the Carol's Daughter. I knew that the Smiths were involved in it because I remember when Carol's Daughter hair products came out. I remember I was like, when I get paid, I'm gonna get me some of that. I'm gonna order me some products. She was doing interviews with Jada Pickett. Jada Pickett was, and it's crazy because Jada Pickett ain't got no hair. I don't know. Let's get back. Let me get back to it. So, what I'm doing here, you guys, again, I'm just trying to figure out who is Jay Z. I think I like that. Who is Jay Z? But if I type it like that, it's you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm trying to figure out Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X. What about Lil Nas X? I want to know what. But I'm trying to figure out why Jay Z is the person he is. Like, how did he become? How did he become that? Lil Nas X with hair? He has hair. He has short hair. I don't get it. But yeah, so I'm trying to, I'm going down the timeline from when Jay Z became big and his rise to fame, pretty much, and then the fall, the hard fall. Jay Z, rise to fame, fall, and then he fell. I don't know. I'm gonna think of a name for this, a title for this video, but it's all about Jay Z, and we're trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why he is the person he is, the conniving, the sneaky, the abuser. Okay, so let's see here. What else? So, that's that in the wine. or the liquor or whatever. That done blew my mind. Oh, Lil Nas X have hair like alfalfa? He got hair? It do kind of look like him though. But anyway, okay. So in 2010, he announced plans to expand the 44 sports bar chain in as many airports as he could. Now that's a good thing. Did he do that? I don't know that that's being done. Okay, all right. So joining Rock Nation business partners, husband and wife Juan Desiree Perez in a deal with Delaware North. Now, what is Delaware North? An American multinational food service and hospitality company, and that Desiree Perez lady. Now, wasn't she involved in some criminal activity and skipped past jail and is free? She got some criminal stuff going on there too. Some Fed stuff. Let Jay-Z tell it. Money laundering. Okay, yeah. I know it was something she got caught for. I believe she's the one, well, Choke No Joke said that she's the one who helped him get out of like his situations. But his situations are he tried to stab somebody or he stabbed somebody. Jay-Z was money laundering? Allege. Okay. But yeah, so Desiree Perez and her husband Juan Perez, um, I don't know if they're the full owners, but they have something to do with a company called Delaware North. And Delaware North is an American multinational food service and hospitality company. So it makes sense that, that's where he can get the food. He can get the food from, work with them, put it together. All you gotta do is bring alcohol, put his name on it, and it's a done deal, right? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. Child. Let me see. I done messed around. Okay, let's see. I lost my spot. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, let's see here. Where am I? Okay, on November 16th, 2010, Jay-Z published a memoir entitled Decoded. The memoir was co-signed by Dream Hampton. Y'all, isn't Dream Hampton the lady who did the surviving R. Kelly thing? Let me look that up. Cause y'all think I'm playing. Can you hear me? So I believe Dream Hampton is the lady who produced the Surviving R. Kelly thing. Let me see. American filmmaker, producer, docu-series. Somebody said it and it was here all along. That dude to set you up and and leave you hanging. Leave you out there to fend for yourself. Child, you gotta be careful for people like this. Let me see what Jay-Z's sign is. I never did check that. Let me see what his sign is, child. Um, so Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. He's a Sagittarius. Yeah. So at the end of this, I'm gonna look up traits of a Sagittarius. And see, y'all, it's you wonder why you meet people, you dating, and people be like, what's your sign? They're trying to figure out who you are because the sign will tell it all. That's just in his blood, y'all. He that type of person. His daddy left his mom, okay? And he done left every person that done helped him to the top except for that Desiree Perez lady. Dream Hampton. Yep. Her work includes 2019 Lifetime documentary series Surviving R. Kelly. Y'all, that dude is dirty. Dirty. Okay? So she did, so that was 2010. When did the Surviving Diddy come out? Let me see. Let me go back. When did she do that? When was that again? 20, 2019. Okay. Yeah, that did just happen. Yeah. Ooh, I'm sleepy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Jay-Z is dirty. And I wonder if he get those. No, nope. He been doing this ever since he been a kid. He been this type of person, this Sagittarius. I don't mean no harm to any Sagittarius, okay? We're talking about Jay-Z, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Parlux Fragrances sued Jay-Z. He had a fragrance too? I don't remember a cologne for him from him. So Parlux Fragrances sued Jay-Z for $18 million for the failure of his cologne Gold. They claimed the cologne's failure is due to Jay-Z not doing social media posts and interviews about the cologne. Parlux claims they projected selling $15 million the first year and $35 million the second year and subsequent years after the launch. The fragrance sold 14 million the first year and 6.1 million the second year. It's something about Jay-Z and how his stuff always declined. His numbers, if y'all been listening, I haven't made this up. Okay? I ain't saying that in that I was wondering what this red thing is. I just brought this ink pen. So I was like, what is that? But so I'm not making this up, okay? I'm just reporting the facts. They could be looked up out here. Okay? It's terrible. Jay-Z is just as bad as Diddy. And Jaguar Wright said it. She said it. People ain't want to believe her. But anyway, so he probably backed out of the deal because he knew he wasn't going to be able to live up to that 35 million because he hadn't did good. If you remember all the numbers I said, his record sales decreased every time. And I don't know, I remember the hype around his music, but I guess I never checked the numbers for myself. But I remember everyone hyping up, you know, Jay-Z and being excited when his album came out. Like, what? So I don't know. I don't know, Sutra. Let's see here. So Parlux lost money on the venture and have had constraints returns and had constant returns of unsold inventory. They should have did like Amazon. Amazon got the best deal out there. Like, well, with their books, like, and they make their books to order. So, like, he should have put it on Amazon. Anyway, Jay-Z collaborated with Cohiba to launch his own cigars. So Cohiba is a brand for two kinds of premium cigars, one produced in Cuba for Habanos, and the Cuban state-owned tobacco company, and the other produced in the Dominican Republic for U.S.-based General Cigar Company. Okay. So he went to the original producers to get cigars. Still never heard of his cigars. So he collaborated with Cohiba, but I haven't seen his name attached to that. Why hasn't that been made like a big thing? Because cigars are a huge thing. especially nowadays. People don't really have that much to do, so cigar bars are like a big thing, especially in um, a bigger state. But yeah, I've never heard of him and the alcohol. I haven't heard of him and cigars. In 2020, Jay-Z's Rock Nation partnered with Brooklyn's Long Island University to establish the Rock Nation School of Music, Sports, and Entertainment, and how to get over on your friend. In November 2020, it was announced that Jay-Z would join TPCO Holding Corporation, a newly formed cannabis products company, in the role of Chief Visionary Officer. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. So he's pretty much got himself involved in a lot of business ventures, but he's not the sole owner of any. That's weird. That's weird to me. I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm so hungry. My stomach's in my back and I'm sleepy. Maybe I'm boring myself. Am I boring y'all? I hope not. So I'm gonna wrap it up because this has been an hour. Yeah, it's been long enough on this, you guys. But Jay-Z is going down. This is the takedown of Jay-Z. And this is just the beginning. I'm feeling like some more stuff is going to pop off at the end of the year. I'm not excited about it. It's just what's going to happen, I guess. And didn't Sloan Bella, didn't she say something about Jay-Z getting caught up in some stuff around this time anyway? I don't know. Or maybe that was P. Diddy I'm thinking about, because I believe that whole Cassie stuff happened around October, November, or something like that. Last year. So I don't know, you guys, but yes, I'm gonna figure out the name, the title of this, what it's gonna be here. But yeah, I just wanted to get into find out like why Jay-Z is the man he is, the shady. He's the shadiest, okay? Eminem is Slim Shady, but Jay-Z is shady. Shady J. Shady Z. Shay Z. Shay Z. Oh my goodness. I'm so silly, you guys. Anyway. Anyway, you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening or night. And I'm going to end this video here. And if anything else pop off, I'll be back with another video, you guys. All right. Until tomorrow. Peace.